I was actually contacted by a reporter from Business Insider, actually. And, I read this email and I was like, no way, like this is not the actual 3 million subscribers on YouTube Business Insider. Sure enough, it was.
What's up, you guys? It's Joseph here. TikTok certainly is an interesting world of creativity, and that is only going to increase as the platform pushes for more originality in 2020. I truly believe one of the best and most powerful kinds of content you can create is that which integrates entertainment with education. Something that provides value and useful information to your viewers, but also simultaneously is fun to watch at the same time. That's what I try to accomplish with these videos here on YouTube, but today I want to introduce you to someone who's been doing the exact same thing on TikTok by teaching mathematics in creative and trendy ways, leading to him curating a 345,000 follower plus fan base. Josh Martin, who I have the pleasure of interviewing in today's TikTok episode, initially grew over 100,000 followers in just a couple of days, and that success has been snowballing ever since, leading him to be featured in Business Insider, which he'll talk about in this interview today, growing a YouTube channel to over 60,000 subscribers, all from his TikTok, and having one of the biggest mathematics-based educational accounts on TikTok. Josh is going to be sharing his highlights in today's video, and if you're interested in watching the full interview between Josh and I, the director's cut, the extended edition, unedited if you will, I'm going to leave the link to the unlisted video in the description below. If you enjoyed this video or otherwise find it insightful, please be sure to show your support down below by hitting the like button and consider subscribing to this channel here on YouTube if that's something that appeals to you. Without further ado, let's talk TikTok.
So I originally started on TikTok in like 2018, about November or so. I just was seeing all these compilations on YouTube and I was like, all right, well, why not? Let's just download the app as a joke, see what's going on. I did this weird plank video because everybody was shuffling at the time. The shuffle challenge was huge, and so instead of doing a shuffle up my stairs, I just kind of planked on each step as the beat would go. The video ended up getting around 60,000 views or so, so I was instantly hooked, and I had gained 1,000 followers just from that one video, so I thought it was really cool. Eventually I kind of dropped it was more of a comedy account that I had in a way, and I tried out my educational content on TikTok. I wanted to see, because I had been recording math videos since the beginning of 2018. Last December here in 2019, I posted a video on TikTok where I just told everybody what I had. I told everybody that I had math videos for Calc 1, 2, 3, for Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-calc, all that stuff, and it just went viral. It is now at 4.3 million views. It's got almost 1 million likes. It's so crazy, and I went that night from 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to I think it was somewhere around 30K, and then it was up to 40K the next day. It was ridiculous. So during that time span, a couple days, I went from about 1,000 followers to 100,000 followers, and it was just ridiculous. So I think that one of the crazy things about starting a math account on TikTok was that I was pretty much the first person to do it at the time, and so it was kind of my own little niche that nobody was really into yet, and so it was kind of weird. I was pioneering math on TikTok, and so it was definitely a strange place to be. I wasn't sure if I should even do it, and that's why I had waited an entire year. I could have done that back in 2018, but I didn't. I was hesitant. If I would have, I think I could have easily be at 1 million followers right now, and I'll get there eventually, but I think that not trying it soon enough and not just taking a risk soon enough was really what got me. So my video making process has changed quite a bit over the past few months. I used to be really disorganized with trying to make my videos and at what time I would do them, and sometimes I would try to do it in bulk, and honestly I would just get really burnt out quickly, and I don't know, it was kind of a mess. What I'm doing right now is I just start off my day every day by just recording a quick 2 TikToks. I'll script them beforehand just so I know what I want to say. It makes the editing process a lot easier, and it also makes sure that I get the video done within a minute because my videos tend to run long. I start off with scripting these videos, and then I just try to record them. I try to do 20 minutes per video, and at the end I'll work on posting them. So I'd say for 2 videos it takes me about 2.5 hours or something around there. I'm trying to get that down, of course, to maybe an hour and 30 minutes. That'd be really great. So the problem with making math videos is that, you know, not everybody on TikTok is in Algebra 2 or is in geometry, right? What I try to do is I try to keep things a little more general now. You can even see, if you go on my account, the videos that I have that are more for like one specific subject are the ones that generally do the worst. If I broaden that content a little bit, if I, you know, talk about, for instance, the 3 most common mistakes I see people make with exponents, that's something that transcends multiple subjects, multiple math subjects. People in calculus are still making these mistakes. And so when I make videos like that that are a little more general, I allow much more engagement to come in. I think the advice that I have for new people coming on TikTok is really just go for it and don't worry about other people's opinions. I made this video where I did it was the first time I ever edited in my life. I was doing this weird masking thing where I was like walking on invisible steps. You might have even seen that video and just not realized that that's me. And you could clearly see where the steps were. I didn't know how to do color correction and stuff like that. So the video blows up and it gets, well, because everybody's roasting me in the comments, right? So I'm getting tons of engagement. It got like 2.2 million views and I got roasted by thousands of people. And that really, like, it hurt because like people were saying that, oh, this video is garbage, all that stuff, like your editing is terrible. And it was my first time editing, nobody knew that. Honestly, if I would have just moved on a lot quicker and realized that, you know, I don't know what's going on in these people's lives, right? I don't know why they would make a comment just to, you know, hate on me or something like that. People are very complex human beings. Like, you can't just take that comment at face value. That is one thing I would say, is just don't worry about a bunch of all these hate comments, because you're gonna get them. Even with the content I make now, which is always to help people in math and like other similar subjects, I still get hate comments, right? I still get people, like, you wouldn't think that, but I do. And so it's just something you're gonna have to learn to deal with. You gotta learn to move on eventually. So another piece of advice I'll give is actually something that I'm working on currently. And that's that, you know, I've been looking through my For You page a lot recently, and I've been seeing a lot of videos that really just are one-off comedy videos. They're not helping me, they're not inspiring new ideas, they're not trendy, they're not current, they're just these, you know, one-off comedy videos. And so I was like, why am I seeing all these? I'm not seeing any trend stuff. Well, that's because that's the content I've been engaging with on my For You page, not the trendy current content or the content that's helping me get new ideas. And so what I would say is engage with that type of content for you. You know, that's going to be different for every person, but you want to be engaging with content that's going to help you come up with new ideas and all that. And so when you see a video like that, comment on it, like it, all that stuff. If you see a video that's trendy, even if you don't like, you know, necessarily what they're doing with that trend, still like it and comment it so you can see other videos with that trend. You can get more ideas and all that stuff. So right now, and for the past couple of years, I've been using my iPhone 7 Plus to record these YouTube videos and also my TikToks. And it looks all right. You know, it's not that bad. And so you really don't need that great of a camera to start off with. You don't need some super duper professional camera. An iPhone 7 Plus is actually really great. And you can see that in my YouTube videos, especially. Like, they look pretty high quality for just shooting on an iPhone. So I think that my future plans for the TikTok account here is I really just want to take all these videos I'm making for, you know, high school, college math, maybe work my way into some physics and work my way into some other subjects as well. And I just want to make this content more enjoyable to watch. I want to, you know, match it to trends and things that are current, because those are just going to be the most interesting videos. And if I can take these problems that people just find so boring and make them actually enjoyable, I feel like that's going to be huge. And also, it's just going to make math less miserable for kids going through it right now. I'd really like to do that. I mean, you could even see that with my probability video that I posted not too long ago. 20 memes were shown, and it was the probability that Gen Z would like one of the memes versus boomers liking one of the memes. And that video really hit with a lot of people, and it got a lot of engagement. A lot of people are like, holy crap, I finally understood probability. And I just want to keep going with that, and I want to figure out other ways to take things that are current and trending and match them with math topics. So something crazy that happened recently was I was actually contacted by a reporter from Business Insider, actually. And, I read this email and I was like, no way, like this is not the actual 3 million subscribers on YouTube Business Insider. Sure enough, it was. It was crazy. And so she wants to do a story on me and a couple other math creators on TikTok who, are using this new platform that has a lot of unknowns right now. And we're using it to teach math, and that was some good media attention finally for TikTok, which I feel like a lot of the times it gets a lot of negative media attention. It gets a bad rap. And so just kind of shining this light on some good stuff going on TikTok, I thought was really cool. Had an interview with her. The story went up about 2 weeks ago, and it was just so cool. And then a bunch of people from my old high school found out. Everybody starts posting and sending me stuff saying, oh, look at this kid, he's famous now. And I'm like, oh my God. It made it feel real how I was helping millions of people with math and how I've been able to do that so far.
I'm sure it goes without saying, but Josh certainly had a lot of valuable insights that he had to share with us, and I didn't feel like there was a whole lot that I needed to add. He's really done a great job of taking a subject that he's passionate about and helping others thrive in an area that they too commonly struggle in, whilst on a platform that you typically wouldn't think on face value as being prime grounds for educational content. It goes to show you that there's so much potential truly on TikTok if you identify what makes you unique, stay consistent with your uploads, all while experimenting with different ideas. So that being said, if there are any other creators that you'd like for me to interview, be sure to leave their usernames or handles in the description down below, and I'll certainly look into making it happen. Thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate the support, watching this video, and checking out my channel. And as always, we'll talk next time. Take care. Cheers.